Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Smoke Dispersion Briefing for Monday, November 14th, 2016. Over the past 7 days, it's been quite dry across the Great Basin. You can see from the map on the left that really hardly any precipitation has been observed across the area, with the exception of portions of Idaho. And looking at the map on the right, which shows how this precipitation compares to normal, you can see even the precipitation that has fallen is far below normal. So really it's been very dry across the Great Basin over the past 7 days. This satellite image this morning shows high pressure across the majority of the area. However, there is some moisture across the northern parts of the area, bringing clouds to far northern Nevada and portions of Idaho. So for today, we are looking at port-of-air mixing across about the southern two-thirds of the Great Basin. You can see from this map on the right, the reds and yellows show really that port-of-air mixing across the area, and that is due to high pressure that is in place across much of the Great Basin. If we look in more detail, you can see that due to that high pressure over the area, the transport winds are light across the majority of the area with low mixing heights. So again, that is why we have the port-of-air mixing across the area today. Moving into Tuesday, that high pressure will start to make its way out of the area, leading to better mixing across the Great Basin. You can see now those red and yellow areas are starting to decrease with some more white showing up. That's due in large part to the increasing winds ahead of an approaching system. You can see from this map on the left that winds are going to begin increasing on Tuesday across portions of the Great Basin. Moving into Wednesday, the improvement in mixing continues. You can see really good to excellent mixing across pretty much the entire Great Basin through Wednesday, and that is as a low pressure system makes its way into the Great Basin. Here it is on Wednesday moving into western Nevada. So looking again at more detail, you can really see these gusty winds stick out here, mainly across portions of southern Utah, central Utah, and the Arizona Strip, and that leads to some pretty excellent mixing with those strong transport winds. So looking quickly at the 3-day clearing index from the National Weather Service in Salt Lake, again that trend towards better mixing shows up here as well. You can see really good mixing across much of the area by Wednesday. Over the next 3 days, there is some precipitation in the forecast, mainly across the northern two-thirds of the area. Southern Nevada still looks like it'll miss out on a lot of that precipitation over the next 3 days. So as we move into Thursday, we see that system making its way out of the area, though we will still see some continued good mixing across the majority of the area on Thursday. On Friday, high pressure starts to build, and as a result, mixing starts to trend downwards. That trend continues into Saturday with high pressure expected to remain over the area. You can see by Saturday, from this map on the right, really port-of-air mixing across the majority of the area. And that won't change into Sunday as high pressure remains across the Great Basin. We will see that port-of-air mixing across much of the area. So looking at precipitation accumulation in the 4 to 5 day period, you can see that we will see precipitation across the eastern part of the area as that system makes its way out of the Great Basin. Finally, looking out in the 8 to 14 day period, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for above normal temperatures and below normal precipitation. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.